I'm Albert with Above and Beyond Creative Sewing Shops, and today we're going to be talking about the brand new Bernina L890 serger cover stitch machine. In my last video I showed you how to use this machine to create a beautiful 4-thread overlock. Today I'm going to show you how to create a 2-needle covered hem. It's going to be a wide covered hem, which is pretty common when you're doing cover stitching. Now the Bernina L890, like I said, is brand new. We do have it in stock, and you can come on down to Above and Beyond Creative Sewing here in Nanuet and take a much closer look at it, much more in-depth in how to thread it and how to make all your adjustments. So today I'm going to give you the basic rundown. And the machine features a wonderful thing called guided mode. The Bernina has both guided mode and expert mode. Once you've learned how to thread that particular stitch, you can then switch it off to expert mode, which does not give you the step-by-step instructions. I'm going to leave it on guided mode for today so you can see exactly how this works. So we're going to go ahead and touch guided mode, and we're going to pick our stitch. And we're going to do a wide cover stitch right over there, and it's going to take us through all the steps for setting up the machine. So first it wants us to lift the presser foot, which I went ahead and did. It's telling me that there's no one threading required because there is no thread in it right now. Attach presser foot C13, which I've gone ahead and done, and I've adjusted my presser foot pressure to 4. I'm going to insert the needles into the left and right cover stitch position. I'm going to deactivate my knife because we're not cutting, we're cover stitching, and I'm going to adjust my width to 5. My next step is to attach my cover stitch insert, which I've already done. This is the table. And I'm going to deactivate my upper looper by switching this knob to off. Next step is going to be the rolled hem selector, has to be on O. And the threading, it needs to have 3 threads, 1 chain looper and 2 cover stitch needles. So once I'm happy with that, I'm going to go ahead and hit the check mark, and we're going to put this to threading by simply turning this knob. It'll automatically engage the pipes because the needle stopped in the up position the last time I used it. So let's go ahead and thread our chain looper. I'm going to drop the thread right into this path right over here. And then you simply take the thread and lay it close to the cover stitch port, step on the pedal, and it'll pull it nice and tight. And then you just pull a length down until the thread comes out of here. You'll see it when you've given it enough length, and now it's right through the looper there, and we're ready for the cover stitch looper. So I can go ahead and turn this back to the off position and close everything up. And now we're just going to thread the machine. So we have 2 needles to thread. We have a left needle and a right needle. It does not matter which order you thread in. With the Bernina, you can thread in any order and it works just fine. So we're going to drop this thread in here, bring it into this port. This time we're going to come all the way up to the chain looper port, which is right up here. Come around the take up and go all the way to the right for the left needle. Go into a guide right over here, clip it into the needle guide, which is so simple to do, much easier than a sewing machine. And we're going to go ahead and thread the needle. Pull the thread out to the back. Again, I can swing away my foot, which makes it much easier to get access to the needle, which I think is just the coolest feature. And then we're going to do our right needle, which is the blue port. Bring that down. Come across, find the blue marker, which is right there, come all the way up to the top, under the take-up, and we're going to use the right needle port right over here. We're going to bring that over here and into the needle guide. Once I have that set, I can take my thread and thread my needle. And just pull that thread, again, back and under the foot. Once I'm happy with that, I can swing my foot back into position very easily. That's all we need to do. Now we are ready for the 3-thread cover stitch. So I've gone ahead and finger pressed the seam here. We're going to line up the inside edge to the left marker on the foot, lower my presser foot, and I'm going to go ahead and create this cover stitch. Look how beautiful that came out. Nice and neat. The stitches are absolutely perfect. So that's how you create a cover hem using the Bernina L890 serger/cover stitch machine. Again, we have it in stock here at Above and Beyond Creative Sewing in Nanuet, New York. If If you'd like to come down and take a closer look at it, I'd be happy to walk you through all the beautiful functions of this machine and how easy it is to use. So for now, thank you so much. Take care.